head ramp or head press. It's even called drill the nose. This is one of the most important primary exercises that will help you maintain a really nice alignment with your head, just floating right above your rib cage. So as we age, and even for younger people who spend a lot of time looking at screens, we end up in a place like this. And in this place where we're on screens a lot, the back of our neck is lengthened and those muscles are longer but not stronger. And in fact, the front of the neck is much weaker as well, and it's a little bit compressed. So what can we do to help with that is the head press, the drill the nose, all of the things that I've just mentioned. So I've got a towel, I've got a ball that's somewhat deflated, and I've got a strap. You could have a stretchy strap or a stiff strap, it doesn't really matter. So first thing we're going to do is come down to the ground. The simplest way to work this exercise is right here on the ground with your feet underneath your bottom. And if your head is tipped like so, then you will want to take your towel and put it underneath your head so you are looking more directly at the ceiling and your chin's not up, but you're in a rather neutral position. Think about the back of your neck being long and not crunched. So starting there, so even if you have a little bit of a towel under your head, that's fine. We're just going to relax for a second, think about letting go of some of these muscles, and then we're going to imagine that someone has pressed our nose. So almost like a plate comes down and presses your nose. And what do you feel when there's that pressing on your nose? You feel your deep neck flexors really active. Your head is pressing into the ground below you. So inhale, and on your exhale, blow out through your mouth. Almost said nose. Blow out through your mouth and feel as if someone was pressing your head into the ground. And then release. Check in with your shoulders, make sure they're nice and relaxed, make sure your t-shirt seam is melting towards the ground, maybe even your palms up, so that the rest of us is relaxed, and we inhale, and then on the exhale, press into the ground. So that is the exercise. It seems relatively small, but that is actually it. Now, if that seems all too easy for you, I've got some other options. The next option is to do it in the manner that we call the head ramp. You can do this standing, you can do it seated at a chair. What you're going to do is take a strap of any kind, put it behind your head. Your hands will be like so. I like the stiff strap because then I'm not doing a lot of pulling with my arms. I'm just keeping the strap stiff with my arms, and then I'm pushing my head back into the strap. And as I push my head back in, I'm not pushing back and tipping up. So you can look at your fists and make sure they're staying nice and stable. And as I press, can I imagine that the back of my neck right here is getting longer? So I'm growing taller, the back of my neck is growing longer, and I'm not doing anything with my spine or my rib cage. This, believe it or not, is the exercise, and it helps to strengthen the front of your neck, which is really important for holding your head up. If that's gone well and you'd like an additional challenge, I'm going to have you come to standing, and we're going to put a somewhat deflated ball behind your head. So find that place where you feel like you're standing straight up and down with this ball behind your head. And so your feet aren't going to be super far in front of you, but they're not going to be way back behind you either. I like to think about growing taller, so my ribs aren't going to come out of my body. I'm going to think about my arms wanting to touch the wall behind me. And my neck gets longer while my head presses into the ball. And I'll show you from this side what that'll look like. So I grow tall. So I am imagining with that exhale, a marble traveling up my tummy, tightening, really all my whole core wall supporting this lengthening and strengthening that I'm getting. So that is my variations on a head ramp, which is a posture and alignment exercise that will do a lot to get you in a place where you can begin lifting weights and having proper alignment.